Wow. We're professionals.
Oh yeah, oh you can definitely tell. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Ace Attorney. We're starting a little. Yeah, we're starting a little late today because someone tried to like hack us.
Yeah, or hack me.
Hack
or
you specifically.
Hack our old Twitter account, which was weird. Someone from Thailand.
Yeah.
I'm always getting hacked by people from Thailand. I don't know what that is about.
Hey, I'm someone who is someone who was
the
descendant of someone from Thailand.
Wow.
That's right.
Sorry, Mitchell, I didn't mean to offend.
Oh, it's okay. No,
I can't. It's not here, Mitchell. I can't find our video.
You can't.
Got it!
You got it?
Immediately. I've been refreshing for days now.
Oh, shit. Let's.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna post it to all the room.
Good.
Bulletin. I almost posted it to you, Mitchell.
Alright, I'll wait a sec. I'll wait a second.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Because it took me a minute to find it.
Even now, you take away the biggest part. So, you've seen,
live. I've seen what?
So you saw, the PS5 stuff today, right?
I didn't, I really only looked through the tag and I saw that, like, there's gonna be a fifth, what's that game called where you beat up people and you drive? Grand Theft Auto.
No, it's a remake, yeah.
Oh, okay. It's a remake, and then they've got the Spider-Man game, and there's something else, and some game about being a cat, I think.
Yeah.
And that's all I remember from looking through the tag.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and present Maya with her phone.
Okay, cool. I forgot what we were doing.
Hey, I got your cell phone back.
Oh, say. Can I listen to my sister's voice? Oh, God.
Way to start. Way to start. Well, shit.
I have to do this whole thing again.
Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks.
Oh. Maya. Thank you. Wow. That sucks.
I'm also gonna present this to you.
Okay.
Remember that receipt?
It's written in my sister's blood? Yeah, thanks.
Oh, yeah.
You mean the one with my name on it?
Any idea why she...
Absolutely none. Do you trust me?
I trust you.
Yeah.
I trust you.
No one who dresses that cute would do anything bad. Why? Don't you think I did it too?
No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but...
That detective thinks I did it. Does she have any new, dialogue options?
No. Let's keep presenting your stuff. I don't... maybe I shouldn't?
Maybe not.
Okay.
We'll save that for last, I guess, just in case.
This was lying next to the chief's body.
Chief! I saw that too. They said they thought these were pieces of a broken light stand.
Yeah, it seems about right. Though I've never heard of a glass light stand before this.
Made by Harry Butts.
I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon.
Poor sis.
Been on this one. This is my attorney's badge.
Ooh.
Alright, so...
Show her your badge.
Oh.
Flash her little badge. See this? Pretty impressive. Sorry, I've never seen that before. I think it's stupid.
Oh. Back to the...
It's so tiny.
Bellboy? It's pretty decadent bellboy.
Yes. Do you want to be Sebastian Michaelis, or shall I?
You know what? You do it.
Okay. Good afternoon, sir.
Excuse me.
Not my Sebastian voice.
You are.
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir.
Oh, right.
I've just come up to deliver room service, sir.
Do you know where Miss May might be?
I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave, sir. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy.
Yeah. Ooh. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Oh, shit.
I almost forgot.
You came back quick.
Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Yep. Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Blue Corp, whatever.
Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp. Where have I heard that name?
Mr. White.
What?
White. That was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Examine.
I think not.
There's a screwdriver sticking out of a half-open drawer, like someone who is stupid committed a crime.
Yeah, like an obvious clue.
Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A
Undies.
wiretap? What would a woman like her be
fish.
doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using a bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, horny, Mr. Phoenix.
Oh, bellboy, still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow. Tangoing with you. Tangoing.
Tangeloing.
With you tomorrow, Miss May. In court.
Oh!
To be continued in court.
Oh, that's hot.
Oh, shit.
Nice. Oh my gosh, are you ready to go to trial, Mitchell?
Yes.
Nice. Good. Because we're going to be doing a lot of trial.
Well, that's like the game, I thought.
Yeah.
September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1.
Oh, that was me. Edgeworth! I don't remember who was being Edgeworth.
Oh, I don't.
Probably me, because you're being Phoenix.
That's fair. Court is now in
Okay.
session for the trial of Miss Maya Fay.
Maya. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh, so sexy.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show
Insane
you.
Oddball says, court number 69.
I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Yeah, he will.
Like a horny teenager. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Absolutely. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then. Also, you smell very delightful today.
Thank you, Your Honor. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Nice.
I'm
I love you, Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
here. Sir,
My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe. Please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use the floor map of the office to explain.
Nice.
The body was found by the window here. And
And the cause of death?
loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence.
Nice.
They're still calling it a statue. Okay.
Nice. Now, detective.
Yes, sir?
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. I had hard.
I had a hard,
I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
And how hard it really was.
I sense how hard it can be.
Maya Fey's arrest.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony.
Whoosh.
Smack.
Nick.
Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks.
Are you allowed to throw paper airplanes in a courtroom?
I don't think so. Alright,
No.
let's give it a try.
Something the matter? I'm staring into the eyes of God.
It's like
That's
wow,
sweet.
you want to know what happened? So he's like, all right, Mr. Phoenix. Maya waited for the judge to do his usual 3 o'clock line of coke, and now.
Oh, God.
God, I see everything.
Oh, strawberry fields forever.
No, Your Honor. I'd like to do my cross-examination.
Nice.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene.
I should press him on it now.
There were two people.
I mean, there's no consequences to pressing. You can press all you want.
Okay. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Dr. Phoenix Wright, or Dr.
Doctor. He's like, I'll take it.
I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. I'm gonna press it. Why's that? Why's that? What's your reason?
Why? We had a witness describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
Against his conscience. So to take Maya's advice and press him. Anything suspicious. Rushed the scene. There were two people already there. The defendant. Immediately arrested. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Hold it.
Hold it.
Hold it! Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Did I say that? Me?
I
Do
heard
you
you
not?
say it.
You did say it.
You said it.
Exactly what about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal.
She's pretty pink.
Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. My God. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing does have its advantages.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Hard evidence.
Nice.
Nice.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. The test lab results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
What did you do?
Before we cross-examine, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I didn't know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful, fuck. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
He's so cranky. Fuck.
Fuck!
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Securing the suspect next to this. Oh, okay. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene, found a memo on it, Maya, victim's blood. Also, the blood was found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name, which is not possible because Maya's autopsy said that she was an instantaneous death.
Dude, I felt like such a fucking detective when I figured that out the first time. I was like, her death was instantaneous!
Holy shit! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant. Fuck, did I fuck it up?
It's okay.
Maya
no sisters for having similar names.
That's right. That's like my twin brother, Nichel.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying?
Whoa, what? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to the blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But...
No butting your way out of this one, detective.
Order.
Turncoat says, and your second cousin, Snitchel.
Oh, I hate Snitchel.
Good old Snitchel.
That's right.
Order! That was a hilarious joke, Mr. Wright. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down.
Yeah. Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
Well, when? Day after the
Pretty
murder.
sure we got it the day of.
The day of?
Wait, maybe not. I don't know, what's the date today? I forget what the dates were.
No,
I don't think it matters what you say.
I think... Day after the murder.
Okay.
It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being...
Tisk. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
Oh shit! A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
From my from my counterfeit machine. No
From
way.
my fakety-fake autopsy report. Your Honor.
From Snitchell and Companies.
Not Snitchell. It's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I
What a
see.
Frick.
Your eyes are very beautiful today, Mr. Edward.
Why does the judge have a thing for Edward?
Damn
Thank
you, Edgeworth! I should have known you'd have
Edgeworth?
something up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham. The detective's a sham. I'm a sham. Wish you could say all three.
You're a sham, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
No matter, Your Honor. He looks so evil and kind of sexy there. Mr. Wright. Say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Died from a blow by a blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit.
Well, Your Honor. The evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn! Damn! This isn't good.
Fuck!
Shit!
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service. Wink.
Did you see those boobs bounce? Order, an introduction should not require any reaction from the goddamn crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
That.
She's a weeaboo. She's got the cat hands.
Oh, I see.
Aw, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Except for Edgeworth.
Yeah. Edgeworth only has eyes for you, Phoenix. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness account.
I love being these bitch-ass characters.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her.
Oh, goodness.
Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
Blech. God, it's hard to do that. Your Honor. Well, Your Honor.
No, I see. This is remarkably a solid testimony. I don't need to trouble out the witness any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
What about my cross-examination?
I thought
I'm sleepy.
No, shut the What? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey!
There wouldn't be faults if they were perfectly good.
How dare you!
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes, I'm doing it. Of course.
Darn tootin'.
I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Jesus.
Just out of spite.
If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination!
You.
Alright.
Yeah, I just want to double check everything. Okay, so the autopsy was updated.
It doesn't say a time.
Yeah.
Does the phone say anything? You can check the phone. But I think it just has,
It's just the conversation.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it had, a timestamp on it. Sometimes they have stuff like that.
That was in the morning.
Oh, it wasn't. Okay. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Wait. Tonight at 9. See, it's
Okay. Alright, we'll leave that part out.
Yeah.
That feels incriminating. Okay.
Okay.
We're armed with knowledge!
That's right. It was 9 o'clock. It was like 9 o'clock. I looked out the window, and I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mouse girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman dodged to one side and ran away.
Maybe let's press her on who she thinks she saw, because we know it wasn't Maya, so it couldn't have been Maya. She's got to be lying about that.
Yeah. 9 o'clock. I looked out the window. And there I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Alright, and we're gonna press her on that.
Okay.
How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
He's right. Question the testimony. Hold it a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
That was a cute face.
Mr. Wright! What's the meaning of this?
Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique.
Good.
I like her eye twitches.
No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. She's a
Maya's
fucking
like in the
freak!
stands, like, what the hell, Phoenix?
However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
You're a sham.
But
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all those trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn it, he's only got eyes for Edgeworth.
Damn, I almost had her. Alright. Let's see here.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Alright.
Cool.
I did see everything I did. The victim, the woman, dodged first attack, ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hurt her with the weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the kind of statue-y clock the thinker present. Actually, present. Clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm on to something now. Okay, present the thinker.
Gotcha, bitch.
Miss May, what you just said now was quite revealing.
Oh.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty, Mr. Lawyer.
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder.
Order! Order!
Miss May, can you explain how you knew this was a clock?
Ooh.
Objection. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
That's stupid.
But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Oh, fuck. That was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. Did you know it was a clock? Or how did you know it was a clock? Fuck.
What? That's... Because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
Across the street. So you've been to the law offices of Faye and Co.
No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
Oh, no, that's me. The law office is Faye of Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
Never.
I don't know, did you hear an alarm clock across the fucking street, Your Honor?
I think they were next to each other, like, close next to each other, maybe. I don't know, because, like, they're in Japan, so maybe it's a little closer than it would be here.
Yeah, but, like, it was a hotel, like... I don't know. It's just, that's so stupid. No,
I know,
Your Honor.
a lot of stuff doesn't make sense.
I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. It couldn't have rung.
I mean, both, really.
Yeah, it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing the clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look right now.
Take a look. It's in a book.
Oh, reading Rainbow.
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
I can fly anywhere. It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness
Is a big, fat liar!
Fat?
Well, Miss May,
Tisk tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright.
he knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr.
Even
Wright.
though I have no evidence to back it up.
That's right, I just want to sniff that dick. Can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Bailiff? Impossible, of course.
I have
Son of a gun.
proof.
Oh, shit. What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much.
That sounds so childish. Oh, that's you.
It's this phone call. Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
She does say that. Yeah.
Take
yeah.
that!
Okay. Take that.
Take a look at this.
Huh? That's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of the conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order! Order!
Son of a bitch. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
Gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
We? Oh, do this now. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry.
September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep.
Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain to the court? Explain this to the court? Fuck. Just how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store is that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Week.
So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yes.
Yes, we've been through this before. I'm
The
pretty
witness-
sure this came up last time.
It really did. Judge, you were here for that. The witness,
Jesus.
the witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court.
Well then,
Wait.
let's see it.
A whole ass trial ago.
Judge, are you okay? I do a lot of coke, man.
It's simple. The clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
Oh!
Oh, excuse is not on sale today?
Oh!
Oh, shit!
Oh?
Ah!
Jeez.
God, this. What's it to you, porcupine head?
What? She became like a Jojo character in like a...
Yeah. Right? That's cool. That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Start flipping the mic.
She's kind of hotter now.
Nice.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Weak.
Oh, fuck. Miss Mary, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Look at that. It's like she was drawn by the JoJo's guy.
You know who it reminds me of? Funny Valentine. Parts out.
Yeah, yeah.
Just a little bit.
With the hair and the hearts a little
Oh
bit.
my god, yeah.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Hell yeah.
Okay, this is
Good
it.
wink.
Yes,
that
Your
voice
Honor.
little number on me.
That's right. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. You heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There was no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I could show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. This is why I became a judge.
Yeah.
Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
This fucking wiretap.
Yeah. Found in her hotel room.
Have a look at this.
I will have a look at that. Look at that.
I found this in Miss May's room. I was there.
Going through her things. This evidence was obtained illegally, but I'll still use it.
Yeah. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, You were tapping the victim, Miss Maya Faye's phone, were you not?
You were tapping the victim.
Fuck!
Sorry, Your Honor, this is irrelevant. Somehow.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely. Fuck.
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone?
Yes.
Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah? I think I can, bitch. It's simple.
What? What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon is a clock. It's literally here.
On the
Yeah.
phone?
Yeah.
That we already presented. But I guess he didn't have that, so... The clock isn't talking.
I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, I've
Again.
seen it before.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time.
Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
I'm trying to... Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. Yikes.
It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Wow.
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now the deal, the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping or irrelevant?
Yeah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation to the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off. She's going to do it.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil, evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she is good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Pulling it off. Wait, I say, wait. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. iced coffee. You know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
She's actually just saying wink out loud. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
So, where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
No, they're going to just let her walk away? There's no way I can win unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, there has to be something else.
What you thinking?
Part of me wants to call the bellboy.
Mm-hmm.
Because it feels like we've gotten everything out of Miss May that we can.
Yeah.
Let's just see what happens. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
Gonna get to her bottom. Hold on, let me,
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
Because it's stupid. Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition.
What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Accept the condition. Give up.
I mean, what else are we gonna do?
Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. That's how lawyers work. If you can't find the testimony from this Burger King bellboy, then not only was my defendant free of the 48 murders and drug charges, but also you have to do a clown dance.
Yeah, I can do that. As a lawyer, I have the power. Fool. You fell right into my trap.
What was that, Edgeworth?
Uh-oh. Oh, wait.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. He even brought his tea tray with him. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
The tea looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir.
Witness testimony, Miss Maya's room service.
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
Alright, I
Okay.
see. The defense may begin the cross-examination.
Right. I'm ready, I hope. Fuck. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May is involved... Fuck. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished.
Fuck! Alright.
Alright.
What we got? What we got?
I'm the head bellboy for 4 generations. I believe I received a call at 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for a nice coffee to be brought at her at 9. I'm gonna press him on that real quick.
Okay.
9 on the dot, you say?
Very specific. Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir.
9, the time of the murder. I brought it to her.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, I thought it's not a different.
Okay.
Spill the tea.
9 on the dot, you say?
Yeah, you already pressed him on that.
Okay. Shit.
I don't know. Just start pressing him on everything.
Okay. Precisely 9 then.
Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 o'clock p.m.
How can you be so sure?
Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir.
Why would she be so particular about the time? You are sure it was Miss April May herself?
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine.
How come you're so very certain?
Oh, well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embrasse, sir. I think
Embrasse? Is that French for an embrace?
It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek.
Why would she have done that?
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir.
Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it?
Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
Can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait. Please wait.
Yes, does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now,
I
Miss
said
Edgeworth.
charade because I'm so fancy.
I know. I know. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, smell it from here. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all.
Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about?
Shit. I don't know. What is it we need to know from this testimony is how to link her to the murder.
Yeah. I'd say the check-in.
Possibly. Let's try it. I think we have a ton of health, so if we get it wrong, we'll be okay.
Tell me about the check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May.
Oh, all right. Very well, sir. What I first thought was she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really.
I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment?
Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd have little chance with her lover there.
What did he say? What did you say?
Rather, quite.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
Oh. I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing that That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool!
Witness tampering?
Uh-oh.
What-oh?
Somebody's in trouble.
I've done it! I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room.
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
No. And who, Mr. Wright, who is this other person?
Simple. It was... the man with Miss May.
I mean, obviously.
The man who checked in with Miss May. Edgeworth, I don't think you're as good as you think.
Yeah, maybe not.
Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping...
Tippity-tapping.
Yeah, that's right. The victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of this other man from the court.
Oh, that was hot. Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
There's May, Mia, Maya, everybody's got an M.
That's right. September 7th, 224, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there.
Really?
Aw, she's so happy. I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
Oh, but I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis.
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full
I
record.
love Maya. Sorry, but she's perfect and lovely and she's so fun.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack and then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyways, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Mine doesn't belong in the detention center, and it's up to me to set her free.
So good. That was intense.
It was intense. I like how it's like, saving. Do you want to save also?
Yeah, this is perfect for people who have saving anxiety.
That's right. September 7th, 311, detention center visitors room.
Sweet.
Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. Dank. It's really quite moving.
Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May.
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard.
So, what is it you wish to ask of me then?
For starters, how did you get to be totally whacked? Alright. Let's, I just wanted it to be like, he's real spooked. Oh.
He's just terrified.
Maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like this May in here.
Totally freaky.
Smile for the camera.
Cheese.
Burrito. The lights! No, okay. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you please tell me about him? Where he is? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. The wiretap.
What do we have?
Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep.
This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer.
Bottom? You can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me?
I think we need a thing to show her, but I don't really know what it is.
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry for the squeaking, that's my water bottle.
That's right.
Oh, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself.
Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that.
No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say.
Huh? Rep?
Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir.
Whoa! Miss May hasn't been charged with murder.
I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee.
Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream?
So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Answers!
About Miss May.
Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said.
Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. Oh, she'd do it alright. On her knees. I pull out the biscotti.
Ooh, the biscuity.
Oh, she'd do it alright. Oh, jeez, bellboy. I want to ask you about the man who was with Miss May.
Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him. So.
Couldn't we just use the hotel's records?
I know, like, can't you just, like, literally look at the books and see what it says? You had to have given a name, unless she only gave her name. He and I are the same ilk. We both carry a sense of danger. Oh.
There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy.
If you had a photo of the man, I'm sure I could identify him.
A photo? The hotel. Could you tell me about this hotel?
Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle.
A subtitle?
The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think?
Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set.
Okay.
Bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned these up by now?
Oh, I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous, the talk of the hotel industry.
Jesus.
Oh, weirdo.
Nice weather again today. I could see the Fang Company law offices, of course.
Ah, yes. We plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. To a kill. Just kidding, sir.
By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. A simple bed. It's been recently made, nothing eye-catching here. The still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. A vase, as expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers.
Those look like roses, Phoenix.
Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer.
Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the Drawer of Terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here.
This guy's serious. I don't believe it.
I don't think there's anything in here. We pretty much picked the place clean when we came in. The first time.
Oh.
Grossberg. Gross baby.
Huh? Looks like Grossberg is out today, again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason.
Oh shit,
yeah.
the painting's gone. Oh my
Wait a
god.
sec. Wasn't there a
That's
giant
okay,
painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of, Marvin Grossberg. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyway.
I don't think it matters what you pick, but
okay.
I'm pretty sure it was a fisherman. But that's new.
What's this? Old photos. There's 2 lying here. Something's been written on the pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A, DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Exhibit A. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo, and that might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now.
Just stealing, whatever.
Yeah. Photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the other one I took? Yeah, swap the photos. I'll swap them.
Who did?
Expensive looking books. Funny.
At
They
the
don't look like they've ever been read. That's right, IGGY.
Yeah, we've seen everything else in here.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay. Then let us go back to the glass
Let
water
us.
and present.
Here you go. Oh, that's him, detective.
I'm the lawyer.
Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is.
No, I don't.
Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that it's him?
An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. Have him write it down.
Sure.
Well, why not?
Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit.
Hurry up and
That
write
is
it,
how-
fuck! Not even Miss May could play dumb to this.
Alright, cool.
Alright.
Does he have anything new to say?
No, but
Alright.
let's head to the detention center.
You again? Can't take a hint and stay gone.
Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart.
Oh, it does it when this case is done. I'm shaving my head.
This should do it, yeah.
Have a look at this.
Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you.
Where did you?
Aha! A reaction. This is him, isn't it?
What? Who? When? Why?
It is him. This is the man who oh, damn.
Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez.
This is the
It's
man
a
who
race against time.
That's right. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder.
No, that's not right.
Nice try, Miss Cooperative.
Do you have proof that it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof.
I'm so close.
Could
Could you have a look at this?
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Ease her fears, push her hard.
I don't know. I don't know. We could try to be nice. I'm actually not sure if that's it. Your choice.
Okay. She's vulnerable now. I should be gentle. Miss May, it would be
I
easy
might be
for,
wrong.
it Yeah, and it would be
I don't-
easier for me to hand this avid addict to the police. If they get involved, wouldn't your boss be even more inconvenienced? All I want to do is have a little chat with him. You won't tell me?
Is that all you have to say?
Yes.
And if it's so easy for you to get the police involved, then why don't you? Somehow I think you're not up to it,
Show them a little kindness and they jump all over you. That had the opposite effect of what I'd hoped.
Sorry.
Aw, poor little lawyer. And you were so close.
Oh, this isn't working. I think I've worn out this piece of paper's usefulness. Damn it! Oh, shit.
I feel like she probably wouldn't have told you anything anyways.
The man in the photo is the one I want. Why did April May not want to talk about it? She must know him.
Do you think she'll talk about any of her talking points now, maybe?
About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he?
I'm not telling.
Look, he's being accused of murder. I don't think you would want to be protecting him.
Would you have sold out the late Miss Faye to the cops?
No.
See?
Damn. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk.
I don't know. Should we try the picture again? Maybe we can press her harder.
Nah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think we
Okay,
fucked that
okay.
one up.
Well, I mean, you can't really fuck anything up in this game. I guess we just need to find something else for her. Oh,
Oh, shit. The sound of water coming from the shower.
is the bellboy in here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no! La-di-da, money making, I got the money making blues.
Someone seems to be enjoying washing. Okay.
Okay, see ya.
Screwdriver's still stuck in the drawer. I better not touch it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the wine glasses?
Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah, it's the same shit as always. Okay.
Let's go back to the office, because that was the crime scene.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think we can... Hang on. Oh, yeah. Yeah. September 7th. Okay. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Guess I'll have to water it now.
Oh.
The sky is blue and so am I. There's the hotel right across the way. An old
So
movie
lucky it's
poster.
right next door.
Yeah. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days.
Oh, so sad.
Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia.
Ow.
Okay.
Are we unable to go to like the detention center? Or not the detention center, but the like the police station?
So the files are... No, okay.
Oh. Yeah, let's not look into it. Jeez. Yeah, maybe Grossberg's back. He
Alright,
can
this is
probably
where-
tell
this-
us who the guy is.
Yeah. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Where is that loafer? Ahem!
Yay!
Shit. Oh, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well, well. You were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial.
Okay.
The trial. He was there? Reminded me of myself in my youth. When I was young. I was youth.
His youth. His hairstyle is the same as his mustache style.
That's right. I guess...
Lord.
Yeah, that's right. That's what he means by the double mustache ride.
Ooh. Whoa. Gross.
That's right. I guess something got passed down through Maya, maybe?
Mia.
Mia? Shit.
It brings back memories, it does. All the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I
appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd rather you gave me some information. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? Of sleep?
Well, you see, it's just my sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for that girl.
We should have fucking stepped
Why
up,
didn't you
bitch.
fucking defend her? Jesus. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have the right to know.
Alright, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, boy.
He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. That painting. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on the wall.
Pretentious looking?
Well, you know, the one I mean. Oh, anyways, where did it go?
Oh, yes, well, I got rid of it. I'm quite tired of the thing, really. I, sold it, you see. That's right.
Sold it? I'm not sure I buy that. Wasn't the painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen?
I don't see how it's any of your business. Please speak no more of that accursed painting. I didn't...
Patty's annoying.
Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I was wondering about this photograph.
Where did you get that?
I borrowed it.
Well, give it back to her at once.
Mr. Grossberg, tell me about the man in this photo. He may have been at the hotel room with April May on the night of the murder. Do you know something about him? Anything?
Very well. I'll tell you what I know. However, you didn't hear it from me if you follow.
I follow.
That man is Mr. Red White. He's the president of Blue Corp.
Red White? Blue Corp. There's something like a detective agency, right?
They're information pros. They sell information, you see. Sensitive information. Despite his name, Mr. White has the blackest reputation of any man in this country. Should you run across him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you.
Selling information. Sounds like blackmail. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is?
Super illegal.
Sounds stupidly illegal. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located?
I suppose.
Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. Even if April May couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action.
Okay, we return to... Now, I must ask you to leave. I need to think about things alone.
Okay. Does he have anything else to say?
No.
Because I don't believe him. Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Oh, we get to go to Blue Core? Sick.
Blue Core!
There it is. That's a thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god, look at his desk.
Oh, whoa, I didn't realize they were naked men.
September 7th, Blue Core Inc. CO's office.
I never saw that because I didn't turn the transparency of the text box when I played the game. That's funny.
What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the?
What the fuck?
Your name! What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by.
I love this guy's style.
Oh my god, he looks so... He looks like the bad guy of Jojo Part 4.
Cool. I'm glad to see that him and Miss May are both JoJo's characters.
That's right. Right. Phoenix Wright, inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giant-esque vocabulary. What the fuck is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know what corporate expansion, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the worldly challenged.
The wordily.
What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only exception why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Guys, this guy's arrogance meter is way off the scale. Now let's talk, motherfucker. Miss May.
Yeah, this guy's amazing.
Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct! She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean wiretap? Indeed! She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable that she would do this. It's like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat.
Poor man.
On the night of the murder, you were in April May's hotel room. Who can say? I seldom pay attention to the mundane details, such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. So, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does clearly remember you. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you are capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys. Playthings for my amusement. I would like to remind you that my name is Mr. White. I am, in fact, Mr. White. And to me, the police, the government, everything is a plaything for me, Mr. White.
Hilarious.
Oh, I know.
Oh, Japan.
Oh, Japan. I am white. That means that I own everything.
Hit the damn nail on the head.
That's right. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Exact question. My name is Red White, and I run Blue Corp. It's a real American vibe. Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. And in case you were wondering, Blue Corp is named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, and founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not?
Love the way this guy talks.
There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? The big painting on the big fucking painting on the wall over there.
I love your fucking voice right now.
When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea. I forgot. I've seen that painting before, like yesterday. Like, really? Like, honestly, dude? Like, I saw it. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, grotty burger. What? Fuck, he punched me.
Oh my god.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what are you gonna do?
Violence.
Charge me with assault? I would like to remind you that I am Mr. White. I have certain impunities that make me so that you can never get me or truly destroy everything that I am. After all, I am Mr. White. Charge away. I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. I am Mr. White.
Mr. White was my father. Call me White Boy.
I like to think of myself as better than my father. I am more superior in a way. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. For I am Mr. White. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of the control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your comprehension. You came here from Grotty Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg? Yes? Why am I still having a casual conversation? Or did this guy beat me with clear, like brass knuckles?
Jesus Christ. We are, like, really chill about that.
Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live a life purely for personal profit. Go now. Skedaddle. I don't give a shit. There's nothing more to discuss. Alright. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go. Examine shit, though.
Oh, yeah, true. I am very interested in everything he owns.
The painting was until yesterday hanging in Mr. Grossberg's office. Why does the white have it now? It's not hard to imagine a few possibilities. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges Special Runner-Up Best Participation. Judges Corporation Award Special Good Try Prize. Huh. The words judges and special kind of stand out. They probably strong-armed them into giving him something. Statue of a man holding up the world. The blue course sign certainly stands out enough. The model of the man is, of course, Mr. White. That's why he has like that weird shaded bulge down there.
Yeah, he does have a penis.
Yeah, he does. It's like not that impressive.
Oh no, that was a big diss. Woo!
That's right. That's right. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. This is quite the thing. Alright. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Alright. That's everything.
Yeah.
Let's,
Alright, well, let's go ask Mr. Grossberg about the painting thing. Sup, bitch?
I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat.
He's twitching.
Oh. Oh, it's your frog.
What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
Huh?
Wow, gee.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something really is bothering him. That much is clear.
You eating peanut butter, buddy?
Yeah.
Huh?
So you came to see me at the trial.
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just my sister. Poor me. God, it's spelled M-I-A.
Yeah, Mia.
Whatever. Mia's sister, that poor girl. Boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what have I done. Okay, cool.
I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
All right, Mr. Wright. No. I'm sorry. I just I need more time to think about it before.
Okay. So I paid Blue Core a visit.
Oh? Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit something has been bothering me.
Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just that big painting.
Yeah.
Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right the other day, was there not? The one you said that had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO office of Mr. Bluecore's, Red White's office.
So you noticed. I suppose
How
I...
could you not?
Yeah. Well, I suppose I should have guessed you would. It's a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is. You're lovers.
Oh my god, can you say that? I just want to know what he'd say.
I don't want, dude. I've already fucked up. Like,
Well, you can't really fuck it. All right, say what he really is doing then.
he's blackmailing you.
I wonder what happens if you do say that. I'm sure somebody's done it. I'll have to look that up later, but that's hilarious.
Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well, this may be a chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Maya's understudy. Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate.
What is he talking about?
Red White is the man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Core is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 fucking years.
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
Wow, that guy didn't age a day.
Yeah.
Nailed the back of those photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because...
Yep.
Yeah.
No, you did a good
Maya
one.
because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
That's the connection.
It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But
My boy.
arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone and gives him an iron, firm grip.
Are you sure you're not loving?
He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, dildos, a pegging set, and politicians.
Whoa.
What? What?
Whoa.
They
What was those last couple?
They are bound, chained with leather straps, unable to harm themselves and therefore unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. Don't you look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
The DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident?
The DL6 is nothing more than a sorting code for police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
A medium?
Her name was Misty Faye.
Faye?
Indeed, she was Mia's mother.
Thank you.
There we go. She had been investigating a murder at the request of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
And I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident.
Wait, the reason? But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know that they were using a goddamn fucking medium. They couldn't let people know. One person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches, a painting that I wanted so bad. It is an embarrassment to me now. When I was maybe 200 pounds lighter, and he offered me the one thing I couldn't resist. Money. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fits.
Screenshot that. Just screenshot that, guys. Screenshot it.
It's important.
Yet if you still challenge him, have a close look at Maya's office.
Mia.
Fuck! Maya's office? Mia's
Mia.
office?
Maybe it's just because I see that name every day. Like, that's my sister's name.
If I started calling, I should start mispronouncing his regular ass fucking name.
Mr. Phoenix, Mr. Ejwar.
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Alright. You mean those missing files that we noticed?
Yeah.
It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Miss Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look.
Damn it, look.
All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. There are in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? A through I.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's an A record in the file that catches my eye. Misty Faye, that's me. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Fuck.
Yay!
Fuck you.
Sorry. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of 2 men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is...
The record stops there.
Huh, how convenient.
So Mia knew Grossberg. Okay.
Alright.
J through S.
Sure, we'll just go through them all.
Nothing much here. Okay. Skim.
Sure.
Well, no harm, I guess I'm flipping a bit. The biggest parts here end with S. Suicide, ew. There's a bunch of suicide
Ew.
reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it.
Oh.
Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Okay. Weird pool, but okay. You know what, fuck it, let's just see if there's anything there. T to Z.
Yeah.
T, U... I know, W! White! The entire W section is missing. Was it taken?
Ha. Alright, well. Cool, well we got some stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe we could show that to, to maybe him?
I think we should. Next
Yeah.
time.
Oh!
Oh, that's right, we're at the end of another episode.
Confrontation!
Oh shit, everyone.
Oh shit, it really is. Wow, damn, we've been,
Yeah, alright guys. We'll catch you all next week. And hopefully get to the bottom of this murder.
Yeah, we'll get to Red's bottom.
That's...
What?
Yeah, that. That gang with a weird, that, fuck. We will punish you, White.
The red, white, blue.
I just want us to come back.
Cramped.
We'll get you, Spain. Alright, anyways, we'll take it easy. Everyone.
Alright.